It's Clay Turner, and this will be a video chart on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It is 3:40 p.m. Eastern Time, so we still have 20 minutes left in the day before the market closes. I wanted to get this updated because it finally did hit my short-term price target. And overall, it's just been a pretty crazy day. At one point, I know we were down over 100 points. It's bounced back and actually went green, and now we are back down 51 points right now. So it's been all over the place, and I want to just get it updated because it's pretty interesting, especially when you break it down from an intraday standpoint. I don't mean to be stumbling all around with my words, but I'm glancing back and forth across my screens, looking at what's going on. The Dow it's now down 43, so it's bouncing up a little bit. And the other thing I'm looking at is oil's up over 5%. I'm looking at the USO for that. There's a USO chart. Big bounce here. You can see I've done this one a few times. So this support area did hold. But back to the Dow Jones. If you've watched my other videos, you know I talked about the 9600 level and how that was a short-term support area that ideally needed to hold. And sure enough, it went down and didn't quite hit it exactly, but close enough. The low was 9608. So, for argument's sake, I think it's safe to say we bounced right off of the 9600 level, which is a good sign of strength. And off that bounce, the price went and pulled a nice move upwards. And I think the easiest way to see that is just to simply look at the 5-minute chart. Here is that line I drew there. That's 9600, and you can see this morning, right out of the gates. Well, actually, the first 10 minutes was the market was green a little bit, and then you can see over the next 20 minutes, just a huge downfall, and then from there came down right to that 9600 level, and for the next about 3 hours, just a big, nice, slow move upwards. As the day went on, you can see there was some consolidation here, just sideways action, and if you also note, we had the 200 period simple moving average here. Granted, this is only the 5-minute chart, but a lot of the day traders, short-term swing traders, they use the 5-minute, so I'm sure lots of them were looking right here and saying, are we going to be able to separate from the 5 period? And the answer was no. As you can see, it broke down below that support level here short-term, and then broke below the 50 period, and now it's starting to head back up here, but you can just see what a wild day. So from a big sell-off this morning to a nice gradual move up to about an hour's worth of sideways action, and then real quick again another fall. And now, going into the last 18 minutes here, we'll see what happens. But it's just good to see that it did recover from this area down here, and that's what we wanted to see. Hopping back to the daily, right now from a trend line perspective, if you wanted to, and this is just short term, mind you, you could draw a trend line like that, and that's the level right there that Dow is looking to get through in the short term to break out of this little consolidation pattern. Will that happen? I don't know. The other thing to note is the volume. Usually on these kind of hammer candle or candles where the price drops way down and then heads back up, there's pretty high volume, more like something like that. But here, volume has been just average. I mean, nothing insane or anything. So what that tells me is there's the price was just I'm looking for the 5-minute. There it is. This move down here was just pure panic or kind of a knee-jerk reaction, because it's not like a ton of volume drove this back. And then this move here, it didn't take a bunch of volume for this move to occur. So that just shows that it's not like there's a huge drilling here with volume that was very hard to overcome. It was easily overcome. Granted, it took place over a 3-hour time. It didn't just shoot straight back up, but it was easily overcome. And then I just think that right here was your typical day traders, swing traders that were triggered to sell here because it broke below that. So they panicked out, stop losses went off and so forth, and now you're seeing the recovery, and I would not be surprised to see this bounce up the rest of the day. I think this was just a trader's move, but obviously only time will tell, and we'll be able to see things in the next 15 minutes. But for the time being, from a daily chart perspective, the chart is still holding up. Like I said, the 96 level has held, so that's good. And I'll be back in probably a week and a half to get this one updated again. But from where we stand now, we have finally hit my short-term price target of 9,600. If you go back and listen to a few other Dow Jones videos, you'll hear me throw that number out. And as pointed out, that number was just simply derived from where these previous highs were, and then from where this price congestion area was. So once again, a good example of the power of charts, and it's holding up well. So we'll see if the bulls can keep this going. If you have any other questions, please shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to help you out. And on another note, if you have not already, I'd encourage you to go to bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you sign up for the emailer there, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your subscription, you'll get all sorts of things from big boards down to small caps, penny stocks, bullish chart setups, trade ideas, all sorts of things. We've been making some good money with our members. Everybody's been having the opportunity to harvest some profits out of the market, which is the whole name of the game, and learn at the same time. And it's all free, no strings attached, so it's worth at least checking out. Once again, this was the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Thanks for listening.